Not everybody could be a rapper. We need some janitors and electricians, man. Please. Please, bro, please. We're running out of janitors and electricians.
What's up? How you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So we're here with Samori.
Hi.
So you started dropping music back in 2020.
Well, I dropped some stuff before that, but that's
Okay.
like the first thing that I put on all platforms is around 2020.
Oh, okay, cool. So what got you into making music?
I don't know, it's just been something that I did all my life. I was in band, I played piano when I was younger, so it's just, I don't know, I guess you could put it, I've been always musically inclined.
Okay.
So it was just like the next step forward, just taking it, I don't know, taking it somewhere I thought would be fun.
Do you think that it helped you like make your songs that you're making even now to this day?
I'd say it more so like gave me the foundation for like what I do now. Like,
Okay.
it helped me explore like different genres. It gave me like the technical skills, so like I can actually like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think you need music theory to make music. I feel like the people who play on feeling are a lot better
Yeah.
than the people who try and play on technicality. But I think it does help if you know like if you know, what's the word?
The basics?
Yeah, like if you know like like I said, the foundation before
Yeah.
you start trying to do the more complicated things.
So when I look at your like art covers for your songs, a lot of them you show like anime characters. I've seen some from like One Punch Man, Mob Psycho, Jujutsu Kaisen. What's your favorite anime? Like,
As of right now, I'd say JJK. I'm just really fucking with it. I'm a weird, kooky guy. I'm really into like philosophy.
Yeah.
Philosophy, a lot of that like esoteric stuff. So like, I think JJK is a weird case of like somebody being able to put things you could only describe in philosophy onto like a picture format, which I
Yes.
think is like interesting.
Cool.
They find or the author of JJK found a like interesting way to make like, I don't know, like describing the concept of goodness, like making an anime about that, like which I find interesting. I don't know, you don't really find a lot of people into stuff like that. You find a lot of people making animes about fucking refrigerator girlfriends and weird shit. So like, you know, something that's actually like meaningful to life is, or somebody making something that is meaningful to life is very cool.
that is cool. And you know, it's a funny part too, because I feel like with me, I've been like on like a hiatus from anime, and lately a lot of people have been talking about JJK, and just about how the fight scenes are nice, but like they're really like diving into the story, like how, because they didn't really do it much in season 1, but this season they're saying that it's been a lot more, and it's been actually like a really nice watch.
Absolutely.
And now it's making me want to go and watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
10 out of 10 would recommend, bro.
Yes.
Like, it's very good. Very
All right, cool. Do you like sampling stuff from animes and even like video games too?
Dude, I just use, I take inspiration from all the things that I like consumed as a kid, to be honest with you. So like video games, anime, different shows I've watched, like things that I find funny, like the things the things that made me who I am. I try and incorporate into like my art as much as possible, because
Okay.
like, I don't know, I think of music as like an extension of myself, kind of. Like, I want people to listen to my music and be like, oh yeah, like this is Samori.
Yes.
Like this definitely sounds like something Samori would make. Like, that's my goal when I make music. Like, I'm not trying to, like, I may like take inspiration from other people, like, oh, this is cool, I want to like incorporate this into my music more.
Yeah.
But like, I want my music to represent me, I guess.
So you and Tony Two Choppers, I noticed that you guys kind of started making music together. And I remember when you did the video for what was it, I think Pop Off. When I saw it, I was like, yo, like they're doing their thing. That's really cool. Can you tell me, what is it like working with them?
Dude, it's awesome. Well, first, let me start off by giving kudos to that man, because I think he's very talented, and it's very rare to see somebody. Well, not to toot my own horn,
Mm.
but I think I'm pretty decent at making music now. Let me put it like this. I have decades, literally, of music experience. I've been making music since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So for me starting out, this is something I've already been doing and was doing at a decently high level at that point.
Mhm.
For him to have literally no music experience and somehow get very close to my level
Yes.
is impressive in its own way. So let me put that out first.
Mhm.
But secondly, it's a fucking, it's wonderful to work with this guy, bro. Like, dude, there's not many people on this earth that like I really like sync up with very good. Like the music process is literally just us. Like, I'll make something stupid,
Yeah.
and I'll show it to him and be like, yo, you want to rap on this? And then 15 minutes later, we'll have a done song. It's like one of our more recent songs that we made, "Give Me Love." It's on our most recent tape for 9 Volt Volume
That's
2. Go
good.
check that out if you haven't checked that out.
It's
But
good. It genuinely
dude,
is.
look, and this is not me saying this because I'm trying to toot my own horn, like, oh, I make the best music of all time. Look, it was a solid project, very solid project.
Yes.
I think everybody did a great job. Kudos to everybody. But look, literally one of the most popular songs on the album, "Give Me Love," I literally like made it in 30 minutes, showed it to everybody, and they were like, yo, I'll have this done in like 15 minutes. And we literally had the song done in 45 minutes.
See, and
So,
that's
like-
the thing too. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're good,
But
you're
it's
good.
like, because I remember when you guys dropped the Volume 1, and that was also a great project. And then
Absolutely.
I was like, man, I can't wait to see what they do next. And then randomly I look on Instagram, I'm like, hold up, Volume 2, let's go. And it's crazy because the fact, like, because for just to jog back to you and Gabe, just both of your guys' flows, they like feed off of each other, and I can tell like your guys' chemistry on the songs is honestly like really good, and it just, I don't know how to explain it. There's like a certain feeling that I get from when you guys work together. It's like, yo, this is nice. Like it feels good listening to the music.
Dude, cause like when I make music, and like for some artists may disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. I don't like dropping music I don't like listening to.
Yeah.
So like if I personally don't like listening to the song, like I may drop it because people are like, oh, I really like this song, and like in that case, look, who am I to not give the people what they want,
Yeah.
right? But like some of the song, like if I'm in my room making a song and I'm not going like this the whole time, like, oh my god, this shit is crazy. Like I'm not really like, the idea may be cool, but like I'm not really interested in trying to like really get into that song. Like I want to be like studio headphones on, going like, oh yeah, this is the one. Like that's the kind of music I like dropping personally.
And you know what's the funny part about it too is that I feel like after a while, a lot of artists, they just throw things out there just to throw it out there, and they kind of forget the sense of like, hey, I'm doing this because I like doing this, something that I actually enjoy doing.
Absolutely.
So, like you said, why would you put out something that you don't like just because you want to just put something out? Sometimes it's not worth it. I feel like a lot of people, not only just music artists, but like even like photographers, videographers, and like just everyone that's in the arts, sometimes something that you make one day, it's not always supposed to just put out there. Or even like if you sit on it for a bit, and then one day you go back to it, it's like, hold up one second, this would be cool with that, let me do this instead, and then it becomes something that you like, and things is just all in time. It really is all in time, and I don't think a lot of people understand that until they sit back and really think about it.
I agree.
So yeah. So let's talk about your group 9 Volt. Like, how come you guys like, yeah, it's time, let's do this?
It wasn't really like an it's time thing, I'm not gonna lie. So originally what happened was it was a one-man show for a while, and it kind of started as like, all right, this is a weird way to start a group, but I promise this will tie back in. So on DistroKid, you have an option to like put what you want, like you could put whatever you want as the record label. So theoretically, if you wanted to put like Dick Butt Ass as your fucking record label, you could, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, all right, what would be like, if I were to make a record label, what would I want the name to be? And I was like cycling through names, and then I came across like 9 Volt, because like I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest. I went on Google, typed in new 9-volt battery, and like a cool picture came up, and I was like, yo, 9-volt would low key be like a cool name for it.
Yeah.
So, like we made our variation of that. That like little image. I started putting like 9-volt as my record label thing.
Yeah.
And then like I started making music with Gabe, and then he asked me about it. He was like, oh, so like I see you have your record label, or like it says the record label is 9-volt. Like, is that an actual record label? I was like, nah, it's just like, I don't know. Like I just put it there because like I eventually want to make a group. And then Gabe started doing it, so it was just me and Gabe doing it.
Okay.
And then we were making music for a while. Then I started going to Five Towns College, and I started going to school for business and audio engineering, and I met some of my friends there.
Yeah.
And then like I got my friend Havoc. He goes to school with me. He was making music separately. And then he followed me on SoundCloud, and I was like, you know what, let me check out this guy's music. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, truth be told, a lot of the people who go to my school to make like music, they suck. But no, like, and it's not because they suck because like they lack the technical skill. It's they suck because like, all right, in my head, when you're going to college for something, you already have like a pre-interest in it. So like, I went to school for business and audio engineering because like I've already been making music my whole life. Like as a kid, I was playing piano and trumpet, and then in school I was playing in the band, and I was playing in the fucking the symphony band. So like we were playing at a decently high level. So then like you get to college, and I'm expecting like, yo, I'm finally gonna be in a space where I'm with like like-minded individuals who have like the same like drive and passion for this subject. And then you get there, and then it's a bunch of niggas who have no experience. I'm like, dude, I'm soaring above these people. Like, and it's not like they don't have the resources because we're all going to the same school. It's just like they're not doing anything. So anyways, back to what I'm talking about. I met a bunch of people. Well, it took a couple of years. It took 2-3 years, but I eventually found some like-minded people. My whole goal was literally like Thanos Infinity Stone, like all the people who actually were like really good and had like good ideas. So like, my thought is, if you have a cool sound and you're making something cool, you can be in 9-volt. I have no issue with that. I just think of 9-volt as like a launch pad for other people. Like, if you're you have a cool idea and you need a platform, I'll give it to you. As long as you have the drive and you have the like the what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah,
that's drive.
Same thing. But like you want to do it. Like you
like the passion for
it.
Exactly.
There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Like, you have the drive and passion to do it. Like you get up and you're like, oh yeah, I really want to do this shit. Like, if that's how you feel about music, 9-volt's the place to be. Yeah, now it's like it's become like an actual thing. We're doing shows now.
I've been trying to get out to one
show on
shows.
The 28th. Pop out if you wanna come see us perform. We're gonna be doing a bunch of cool shit. I'm gonna be doing a backflip. I'm lying. I'm not doing a backflip. I can't do that shit. Dude, it's just been a blessing. I'm blessed to be around people who are like-minded. I'm blessed to be around people who have the same drive that I have or same drive and passion that I have for my medium, my art. I'm just grateful, bro. I'm very grateful.
Well, yeah, man. I've been seeing like the videos from like your guys' shows, and how is it? Like, honestly, just like, how does it feel to like get up on a stage and perform with in front of people, and then like knowing that you have all these people that see the thing that you're doing, they're like, yo, I want to come and see this. I want to come and see you guys perform. How does it feel for you?
So let me tackle this 2 separate ways, right? I'm gonna answer your first question, I'm gonna answer your second question. So to get up on stage, how I describe it to people is I literally get up on stage and start tweaking in front of like a group of 50 people, and then like that's the show. Like I just get up on stage and scream in the mic and just say the stupidest shit I possibly can. Like, I'm literally just trying to fill the dead air and just be entertaining, and like I can do that. Like, I don't know. People just find me entertaining by me being myself, so I get up on stage and be myself. That's really all I do.
You were funny back in high school. You'd come up to like me and Josh and just say some weird shit. We're like, where the fuck did he come from?
Dude, like, so you know what I mean? Like, dude, it's not really about me trying to like entertain people. I know I can be entertaining. It's more of just like, me having fun. Like,
Yeah.
I know that when I'm being myself, I'm gonna be respectful. Everybody's gonna have a good time. So like, that's what we do. We have a good time. We rock the fucking show out. Dude, we had bitches twerking at the first show. Could you believe that, bro?
See,
Like,
sometimes that's what you need.
first show we were going crazy. But now let me answer your second question. So, it's weird that like I'm like putting out stuff and then like people are like, let me put it like this, right? Before we had our first show, not that many people wanted to actually like tap into our music, right? Then we had our first show, and it's crazy how people switch on you. I need to look at the camera when I say this. It's crazy how people switch up on you when you're doing something with your life. Because I'm not gonna say I was not popular in high school. People knew who I was, but at the same time, I had like 2, 3, 4 friends. Like I barely talked to anybody, right? Like this guy was cool, but we weren't really like close, but he was a cool guy. He was friends with some of my friends. He's cool peoples, right? So we have our show, and then people who didn't pay me the light of day in high school are like, yo, I see what you're doing, bro. You're doing some cool shit. And I'm like, dude, I've been doing cool shit. I've been a cool guy. You've been seeing what I'm doing. Come on now.
It's
like,
true.
People are strange, bro. People are strange.
And you know what's the funny part? There was somebody that we used to go to school with. I'm not gonna say their name. It was like they just never really, like you said, never really gave people the time of day. And then when I started doing the magazine, hits me up, yo, you're doing really good, bro. I'm so happy for you. I'm like, bro, you used to try to bully me.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Bro, it'd be the same people, bro. It'd be the same people, and they're like, yo, you think you could do this for me? You think you? Nah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I can't do that for you. I'm not even saying that. It's not even sure anymore, bro. Cause like, bro, it's crazy. Cause I'm not even a spiteful guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you want assistance on something, like if you are trying to get into music and you're like, yo, I need help with this. Like, you think you could do a mix for me? I'll do a mix for you for the free, genuinely. Like, a lot of my like the people who I make music with now, who are people who are in the group, are people who like. They started making music and they were like, yo, you think you can help me? And I was like, dude, sure. Like, I have no problem with help. Like, if you're genuinely like passionate and want to make this shit work, I'll help you out. I have no problem with extending a hand to somebody who needs help. But I have a problem with people who, and I won't say their name, but they'll know who I'm talking about. You know who you are, right? People who, they see you're doing something and then they think because you do it that they can do it. That's not how that works. And I'm sorry to the people who are like, look, not everybody can be a rapper. We need some janitors and electricians, man. Please, bro, please. We're running out of janitors and electricians. Not everyone can be a rapper. I'm rapping because I've been making music my whole life. We need some people who can do woodworking. Please, bro.
We're cooked right now.
Dude, we're fucking cooked. Oh my god.
And you know what's the funny part about it too is that because everyone is seeing like the J. Cole's, the Travis Scott's, and like all of them do it, everyone's like, okay, cool, if these people can do it, and then also these people who aren't them are also doing it, that means I can do it. And it's like, not everyone can do everything. Some people are good at what they do, and I think more people need to notice that some people are just good at what they can do and excel on that. There are a lot of people I know that are doing really good in the things that they're doing, and it has nothing to do with music or anything in the arts. But they're having the best time of their lives right now. Yo, chill out.
He's back.
How do you feel about the way that like things are moving within music itself?
It's getting interesting. Industry sucks as usual.
Yeah.
They're taking a fucking long ass time to catch up. It's how things usually are. Just the small guys are innovating because that's all they can do to keep up with the big fish, and the big fish are copying off of the small people.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the innovation is. So.
And it's sad that smaller people who are doing these things, like any kind of art form, they don't get much recognition. They don't get any recognition sometimes, and it's just the big people who are getting the recognition. What's like coming for you in the future? Are we gonna get like a solo album from you, or are you gonna continue working with 9 Volt for a bit?
Honestly, whatever's in the cards, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the things I do are spontaneous, like
Yeah.
the 9 Volt Volume 2. We probably will drop like a couple of like small tapes in between or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then December is gonna be Volume 3.
Okay.
As for me, I don't know, if I make a song and I really like it, I'll probably drop it.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, we're just gonna keep having fun, keep making good music, hopefully.
So what's your tomorrow's vision?
Hopefully be alive,
Yes,
go to work, and get this money.
that is true. We all got to get this money.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, my music career? Okay. Be comfortable and provide for the people around me.
Okay.